Hello everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyazifunde iy'ncwadi ebhalwe ngolimi lwethu lwesiZulu bese siza la sokhuluma ngazo le ndaba esuke siyifundile. Senzela laba phela abasuke bengenaso isikhathi sokuthi bayifunde iy'ncwadi nalabo abanqenayo nje ukufunda. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows, senza ama-reviews, ama-recaps bese siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma nga-any other issues avukayo uma ngabe lama shows sesiwabukile kwi-TV. Uma ngabe uqala ujoyina namhlanje and you happen to like our content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese uyaphinda futhi upress i-notification bell eduze kuka-subscribe ukuze phela uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Kanjalo uma ufuna ukuba imember yale channel, there is a join button below, there is also a thanks button ukuze phela uyibonge i-channel yethu uma ngabe uyafisa ukuthi uyibonge. Siyabonga kakhulu kulabo abama-members, siyabonga kulaba abayibonga i-channel, siyabonga futhi kulaba ababuka ama-adverts on this channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about Zahara, our African princess Zahara. Remember, we did do a video about Zahara when she was going through a hard time. I guess it was something similar to who is Dr. Malinga, and she was going through some financial problems, and she was closer to having Indlu yakhe repossessed by the bank. And I guess, our discussion at the time was really, is this somebody that really should be helped, or are there other things that she can do to actually raise the money to save her own house? It looks like she's in a better place right now, you guys. There's even talks of us possibly getting a reality show from Zahara, but I'm going to go through this article with you guys and see how is she updating our viewers, because phela labantu, they come here basikhalele uma ngabe sebehluphekile. When izinto they are better now, they don't come back to the viewers to say, viewers, thank you so much, sing right, bazophinda umuntu esebuye sezokhala futhi. So there's this article also, it's written for Drum Magazine, so I'm just going to go through it. Again, you guys, if you're not somebody that likes it when I go through newspaper or magazine articles in detail, this is not a video for you. There's many other videos on the channel to watch. But if you're one of those that like to go through articles, so let's sit down and go through this article together and then talk about it, okay? So on this article, this was written by Kama Daise, and it was written on the 24th of August. It's been a while. Zahara says, I'm in a good place, and this is the title of the article. It says, I'm in a good place. Zahara on her upcoming reality show and recovering after almost losing her home. She's happier than she has ever been in a long time. The past 2 years have not been easy for the singer and songwriter Bulelo Zahara Mkutukana. In 2021, she lost her sister Nomonde, who died in an accident on the N2 in East London. Nomonde was driving back from work when the accident happened on the evening of the 5th of March. May her soul rest in peace. She was run over by the taxi on the side of the N2 while checking a fault on her vehicle. Oh, wow, so tragic. Earlier this year, Zahara's home was broken into. She lost some of her trophies from the South African Music Awards. What do the people do with the trophies? If you're stealing somebody's trophy, what do you do? Is it something that you can sell? I always wonder. Soon after that, the sheriff was gunning for her home after she missed payments on her bond. Reports resurfaced that the singer had defrauded on her monthly installments of her townhouse at Little Falls, and her house was up for auction. It took some donations and many bookings to save her home. But after all the series of bad events, things are looking up for the Imali singer. Zahara tells Drum that she is happier than she's ever been in a long time. I feel so renewed. I am in a good place. I've cut a lot of toxic energies and people who are not good for me. Zahara says there were people bringing her down in her life and she has had to cut them out. There were people who are constantly taking. Right now, I am in a good place and I am focusing on myself and my happiness, she adds. She's also grateful for all the people who help her to save her home. I am grateful to everyone who prayed for me and who contributed towards me saving my home. I know some people wanted to help but did not have the money, but they prayed for me, even those who do not like me. Some put me in their prayers. Their families prayed for me. I even had children wishing me well. Since she paid off her house, she has been able to think straight and address issues she had swept under the carpet. This is the first time I've been able to talk about my sister's death, she says. I've been in denial about her death in a very long time, for so long, she says. Before I could speak about my late sister's death, I would be called when her name came up because I was in denial and I still am in a way. Even at the funeral, I did not stay long. I went to the doctor and he gave me something to numb me. I didn't cry, and for the first time, I was able to cry for my sister and talk about her. She says, "Oh, this is very sad, guys. I guess I am getting closer to healing, and losing a sibling is a tragic thing." Things are also coming together on the work front. I have been working hard and making sure I don't make mistakes I have made in the past. I'm getting more bookings and working on planning better for my future and finances. I hope so too. I hope she's learned her lessons and she's gonna try whatever she can to make sure that she doesn't miss any of those bond payments, so that she doesn't possibly lose her house. I hope she's able to even, finish paying the house so that she can own it and she doesn't run the risk of losing her house whenever her work is not as busy. Zahara is also currently planning an upcoming reality show where cameras go into her home. I wonder, you guys, if like the reality show would be interesting though. I wonder. I guess they will have to add some characters there. They always maybe add a gay friend there, maybe a boyfriend, maybe her siblings, maybe her mom, if her mom is still living. Because if it's just her, I don't know how that's gonna work. And I hope it's not on. I hope I hope it's on Mzansi Magic, not on Moja Love. Because if it's Moja Love, we already know they're just going to make up some story that doesn't exist. But anyway, that is a good thing too if she's getting a reality show, because she's obviously not going to do it for free. So there is another income stream for her. So if she has another income stream, it means that angeke azazikhalele anytime soon saying akasenayo imali. I have had many people approach me for a reality show, and I believe it's time I tell my story my way and I let people into my home and my life. She says there has been many misconceptions about her life in the past, and she wants to let people in. One of the things that I really would love to know, really the truth about when it comes to Zahara's life, is the issue about her drinking. Is it really an issue, or it's just the media that have presented her that way? Does she really have a drinking problem? That's what I would really like to know. And I think if we get a reality show, it's going to be hard for her to keep it away from the camera. So we might actually be able to see the truth when it comes to that. People think they know me, they don't really know me. I want to show people my spiritual side, my family. I hope she's not planning to be becoming a sangoma on the show, because we've had enough sangomas on reality shows. My family, my close friend, yes, they are bringing a gay friend, and who I am dating, and a boyfriend. I know people love Zahara, and I want even the mama in the village who have heard through my music to see how I live and how I think. It will be unscripted and show who I truly am. Well, there is always a little bit of scripting. We already know that. I am all about inspiring people and healing, she said. Guys, it really is, it feels good to read something positive and like happy about Zahara, because that story, when she was going through that and they were about to repossess her house, was not fun to do. So it's so much fun to be able to read this and know that she's in a better space, and I hope that she's able to take care of her things now and everything will be in order. She's never gonna go through what she went through before, because we live and learn. It's not like what happened to her could never happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody, but all of us live and learn. So I hope that she has also learned her lessons, and and she will do better in the future. And I'm so happy for her that there were people that were able to help her. And it looks like it's the same with Dr. Malinga. People are out there helping him. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Mpumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando kakhulu.